was confident that I should play the Sardak Nor for whatever reason.
I mean, their breakthrough's pretty good.
What's their breakthrough?
Like, I think it's like whenever you have what is it? After you win a combat, either gain one command token or research a unit upgrade technology. So it incentivizes fighting, and then you get a command token back for fighting, or you get a unit upgrade. It does save research, so you need to have the stuff for it. My favorite part about the freaking Sardak Nor is that you start with no starting tech.
Yeah, that's
It's so rough.
horrible, yeah. I'm not seeing them on here. Federation of Saw, Emperors of Muat, Barony of Letnev. What is the Barony of Letnev? I feel like we haven't played with them yet.
Billy's played them once before. They're an aggressive faction. They have like you like benefit off of like stuff sustaining damage and stuff like that. Yeah, because it's like when you use sustained damage, you can cancel 2 hits instead of 1. That's pretty good. It also has like, during invasions, the units can't use space cannon against your units. I'm like, well, that's pretty solid too.
The Imperium's breakthrough. When you activate a system that contains or is adjacent to a unit or planet you control, you may place one or move one of your void tether tokens onto a border that system shares with another system. Other players do not treat those systems as adjacent to each other unless you allow it.
Yeah, space walls. We have to build a wall in space. Don't ask how that works. It doesn't, but in essence, it does. I love that. I love the idea of it. It's so fucking funny. Might play the Guides Union just because I was like, the next time, just because like that. I was like space stations, so I want space stations. Okay, interesting.
Sort of ignore her dog shit. I'm sorry.
they're just boring as hell. They do one thing and one thing only.
You get a better like attack rolls, I guess, but at the exact same time, that's their only ability.
Exactly.
And they have no tech.
You do one thing and one thing only. You pew pew and that's it. I don't know how Billy did so well with them, but it's just it's just how it is. Oh.
You said you wanted to play the space squids, right? The fucking.
It was like the Frozen Profiteers or whatever were interesting, but I think I want to play the Glides just because I wasn't sure what their breakthrough was, and I'm like, oh, now that I know what it is, I'm like, I had a lot of fun with them before, and I don't feel like I played them all that well. So, might try them again.
Planets you control that contain core tokens are also treated as stations, except for the purpose of control. Units can be committed to, produced on, and placed on these planets. That is interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then it's just stations you control have Space Cannon 5. Also, yellow-blue tech synergy is also super interesting. Because I never felt the ability as the Glides when I played them the first time to be able to go for their other faction-specific tech of lightning drives. But now with having yellow or whatever, it's like, You can start with, because you can take like AI development algorithm with Scanlink drone network. And it's just like, ooh, it's interesting. Anyway, hello and welcome to another episode of It Never Ends. I'm Andrew. Over there's my good buddy Alex. Are you not recording?
No.
I told you I was recording.
Damn it. Okay. We were talking about Twilight Imperium. I got lost. God damn it.
You got lost in the sauce.
Fuck. Yeah, Glimmer of Mortius. That is the space cloud. I don't understand them.
The what is?
The Glimmer of Mortius. At the start of a space combat, while you are a defender, you may spend influence equal to the cost of it. What the fuck? Okay. We should probably talk about not Twilight Imperium right now.
Nah,
My
what are you
bad.
talking about?
Okay. Now I'm recording.
Nice.
We're good.
How
How are
you
you doing
doing, my
today?
guy?
I'm all right.
Nice.
Had my first couple of games of Rivals and Overwatch yesterday. That was a hoot and a
How was
half.
that?
They're my first games in over a month, so I was a little rusty. First game went terribly. I was absolute dog shit. And second game, I got playing the game
Nice.
uh, and MVP. So
So it went
ups and
well.
downs, my friend. Ups and downs.
Welcome to the worldwide gaming of things and stuff. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know where you're going with that either.
I don't know.
I'm still stuck playing tank because tank sucks and nobody wants to play tank.
Dude, I love playing
Uh,
tanks. Do you ever find that? Do you ever find like whenever you play games like and stuff like that, like you always favor one type of like archetype or whatever?
no,
In League of
personally,
Legends. I
no.
always loved playing the tank and stuff like that, and I've learned that that's just how I love to play games. Is that I love to be the big beefy tanky boy.
I'm very flexible. I play video games like that, like I play disc golf. I'll find one thing that I think is really pretty, and I just decide, oh, I really like that.
That's
That's
fair.
fun.
That's fair.
What
I
I
always
wanted to
find that whenever it comes to like some video games, it's like I tend to want to go the beefy route. I always like to go the big beef boy.
big beef boy.
Exactly.
So in Overwatch, you would play probably like Reinhardt, right? Big beefy guy with a big ass hammer.
Big ass hammer with like that's got tons of health, and you just go, "Why won't you die?"
Oh no! If you're playing Reinhardt, Reinhardt sucks. You get your ass handed to you
That's fair.
immediately.
I don't care if I do a lot of damage or whatever. It's just like I just want to feel like I'm unkillable.
Yeah, you won't feel like that
Damn
either.
it.
Because all you have is the big ass hammer, and everybody else has guns.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, let's
and they can just
give a guy a melee ability in a gun game. I brought a knife to a gunfight. What the fuck did you do that for? I don't know. I felt like it.
effectively, yeah. I can't. I suppose I can't talk. I played Junker Queen yesterday, and I got my fucking ass handed to me. Granted, she has a shotgun as opposed to a big ass hammer. I don't know. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm stubborn. Once I pick one character, it's like, well, that's the character I'm gonna be until the game's over.
Yeah, that's fair.
What are we talking about this week?
Oh.
I don't want to talk about how I'm terrible at video games.
No, we could talk about some Lorwyn Eclipse stuff. I know we were talking about that beforehand. The set so far. I know there's still some few more cards that need to be revealed by the time this comes out. I think they said the 9th on Friday is going to be when the whole set's out.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the set, though, is real interesting and really good. There's some really good cards in the set.
I mean, I feel like there's a bunch of really good cards in every set, though.
I know, but there's just some that are stand out more and like or could feel like they really change. Like it's always interesting to look at a set and say, are any of these going to change? Like any like the bigger formats or whatever. It's like obviously it feels like Wizards of the Coast make a lot of cards that are feel like that they're good for like one of two things. Are they good for Commander or they're good for like Standard or whatever, or bad depending on however you look at it. But
yeah,
it's like there are just some cards at some points though that you just feel like, well, that just seems really good, and it might even change more formats than like. The fact is, I was talking to you about the hexing squelcher or whatever, like the one red one that says like this spell can't be countered, ward, pay 2 life, and then spells you control can't be countered, and then your other creatures gain ward, pay 2 life, and it's just like that seems meta defying potentially. Like legitimately, I was like, I could realistically
Damn.
see modern players just like going like, oh, all those Force of Wills and everything like that. Not no more. So that'll be a really interesting one. Also, I think some of the face commander for this set or whatever, both of them, I guess, really. But the Ashling the Limitless seems absolutely busted. But I was like, the Auntie Owl also seems really good as well.
Want to explain why you think the Ashling the Limitless is busted?
Oh,
We
dude,
already talked about it,
the
but our
fucking
listeners want to hear
elemental
it.
synergies and shit like that is just fucking bonkers. It's like you do Melee Storm Wanderer with that ability, you invoke it for 4 mana instead of having to pay the normal 8 mana. Then it's like then you instantly sacrifice it. You get the Cascade ability, trigger those cascades, sacrifice the token, sacrifice the normal one, get a token version of that that's the exact same, and you cascade has haste and everything like that. And if you can just recur that over and over and over, that already feels good. And there's so many more synergies and everything like that, like between the fucking what's his fucking face, Omnath. Oh, oh, that's scary. And it's a 5 mana. It's a 5 mana deck, so I'm just like, you play that as the face commander, and you're gonna watch things go burr real fast. It's like I don't know all of them or whatever, but that's really good. And Anziul, I mean, you like -1/-1 counters? I mean, this card kind of got spoiled a little bit before it actually got announced and stuff like that, and people were already buying up cards to like for like, oh, when you put -1/1 counters on stuff or whatever type thing. And the fact is that this thing doesn't have like only triggers like twice per turn or whatever. It's like, no, just whenever, a creature gets a -1/1 counter on that creature, just draw a card if you control it. And if you don't, you get the opponent loses a life, and you go, huh. That seems pretty good.
It was really good with the new Reaper King too.
Dude, don't I know it, bro? Yeah, the Reaper King no more. Yeah, that's the synergy right there.
What did the old Reaper King used to do?
I don't remember
now.
exactly.
Let me quick take a look.
I also was a little concerned when they brought Oko back as well. But luckily, he's not. Doesn't seem completely and utterly busted like he was the first time.
Oh, it's a Scarecrow thing. Other Scarecrow creatures you control
Yeah.
get +1/+1 whenever another Scarecrow comes under play.
Yeah.
New one's a lot better.
Yeah, the new one's a lot better. It felt like the first the Reaper King was kind of a gimmick, and now this one actually feels good.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think also the
Reaper King no more.
Yeah. I also think that the Mutable Explorer is still a ridiculously good card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know about so much about Universe Beyond unless it's like an IP I care about, I guess. If I get some cards for this or in Magic, but I always still like their in-universe sets as much as they aren't going to be doing those a lot in 2026.
It's gonna be. This is one of like what?
It's one of
that
three that they're doing for in-universe.
That's crazy.
I know they're putting out 10 sets and 6 of them are Universe Beyond.
So what's the fourth one gonna be?
I don't.
6 are Universes Beyond. 3 are mainline sets.
Well, I'm pretty sure 4 are in universe.
4 mainline sets? Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's like I'm pretty sure there's 4 in universe, and then 3, and then 6, Universe Beyond.
Looking at it now, I kind of think that the Reaper King is going to be like the secondary commander and the.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's kind of what it
Recon
is. I think it's the lieutenant. I think is what they call it.
Same thing as Massive Mysteries for the other one.
Yep. Yeah, the colors even fit too.
That's crazy. You can give your already nutty commander Myriad.
Dude, you don't even want to be attacking with it. You just do your tokens. Give them Myriad? Oh my god. You play your Melee Storm Wanderer, you give it Myriad, it has haste because it's a haste enabler itself. I see nothing wrong with this. And also, this card's also good for giving itself Myriad because it's First Strike, Vigilance, and Trample.
Jesus.
Yep. I also like that they're bringing... I can't remember if this is they're bringing back the champion. I think it is. I think I remember like hearing this mechanic or whatever where it's like you like reveal a card or whatever. Or like it's I think you pick or you reveal one. As like an additional cost of like a certain type. And so I was looking, I was like, I can't remember where it was, but it was like the Champions of the Perfect. This is like the 4 mana like elf warrior. This is an additional cost to cast a spell. You behold an elf or whatever. So you either choose one on your board or you reveal it from your hand and you exile it. And then it says whenever you cast a creature spell, just draw a card. And then whenever this creature leaves the battlefield, just return the exiled card to its owner's hand. And you go 4 mana 6/6 with that ability. That's nutty.
Nuts.
That's nutty. Now the only thing that you just go, well, it's 6/6 without trample. It's in green. You can give it trample. Also,
it's
who cares?
Too.
It's fucking elves.
It's green. Yeah, it's green and elves. Do you They can get this out really quick too, by the way. It's green and you can ramp up this very, very quickly. And it's elves, so you're going to be casting creatures constantly.
You're going to be casting creatures constantly. You're going to probably play your Llanowar elves. So this is going to come down like turn 3, probably. Mm-hmm. You're going to behold the elf that you used to cast it, so I'm going to behold my Llanowar elves or whatever, and I've got a 3 mana 6/6. This isn't 4 mana. This is either 2 mana. This is either technically 2 mana or 3 mana 6/6. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm surprised they didn't give it trample. But I think if they had it, it would have been even more busted than it already is. That legitimately feels like a card that, like... It's like, I feel like goblins are just going to be like... You know, obviously the king of aggro and stuff like that, when like especially in standard as well. But it's like... Man, I look at elves, I'm like, they're going to challenge... They're also going to be fast.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this? What is tap 3 and tap to elves you control? Oh my. Have you seen the High Perfect Morphcant?
Yup. It's also another good one.
So elves are already really good in black-green. That's another thing that proliferates all of them. Plus, whenever another elf you control enters, everything gets -1/-1. Like, everything.
And they're -1/-1 counters, too. It's not just for the turn. These are -1/-1 counters. Not only do they stomp aggro, but they are aggro themselves. And they proliferate.
That's dumb. My gosh.
Yep. Oh, then we throw that on like all the other like -1/-1 synergy cards that are in this set, and it's just like, sheesh. It's like, look, they might not be doing like a ton of like in-universe sets or whatever, but I mean, like maybe this is just because it's Lorwyn or whatever. But it's like it feels like the in-universe sets, at least like it feels like the cards are decently strong. I also want to just point out this like fucking uncommon here, the Unwelcome Sprite. It's a 2/1 flying fairy rogue or whatever. It says whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, surveil 2. That is so good.
That is nutty.
Yeah, in fairies where everything has flash. You can just fill your graveyard, get more spells. Choose what you want on the top of your deck. Play everything at instant speed like you're already doing anyway. That's an uncommon. That's real good. Like I said, some good shit. The whole set's not even out yet. Not yet, at least.
No. I appreciate how colorful a lot of these cards are. It's very fun.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Lorwyn was supposed to be like fey and vibrant and stuff like that.
I know. I'm just saying.
So they nailed it.
What is persist? If it dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield on its control with a minus. Oh, okay.
Yep. And then if you put a +1/+1 counter on it, it loses the -1/-1 counter. So then you can bring it back again and sacrifice and do it all over again. Also, I think I saw they were bringing back kindred spells as well, like kindred sorceries and instants and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, Lorwyn Eclipse. So far, good job. I like the set a lot. We'll see how it plays in theory in practice, but for the most part, it seems pretty good.
Yeah. So, since we're still on the topic of Magic, something I wanted to talk to you about is we already know that Final Fantasy is getting a second set, right?
Oh, it absolutely is.
Like they've confirmed that, or is
no, but it just made so much money, and the fact is they're doing a second Lord of the Rings tells me that it's going to happen.
I was going to say, since we know that they're making a second Lord of the Rings one, what are some like other universes beyonds that have come out already that you wouldn't mind seeing again?
I know it's very recent, and why we won't see it anyway, but I do hope they make another Avatar set.
Really?
I do hope they make another Avatar set. I'm not the biggest Avatar fan. The cards were super interesting and super cool and everything like that. I think they nailed the flavor of that set, similar to what they did with like Final Fantasy. It just sucks that like they did so well with like Final Fantasy and Avatar, and then just fell so short on Spider-Man. It felt like it just like none of the Spider-Man cards felt that great,
Spider-Man-esque.
Yeah, it's just like how do you hit so good on these other two but fuck up Spider-Man? It's like, what?
I wouldn't mind seeing another Spider-Man set, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. There's a lot you could still do with that. No, eventually it'll just come back around and all other things. I'm trying to think what other like. I feel like eventually they're going to do like another Warhammer set as well.
I was going to say Warhammer, yeah.
Yeah.
I find Warhammer very fun. Dude, I know it's an in-universe set. I really want another Edge of Eternities, though.
I mean, that's basically what Star Trek is going to be.
Fun. I know, but...
So a lot of people think, at least, myself included. If reality though, I was like, in my mind when I talk about this or whatever stuff like that, I would love to see some planes come back, even though it's fairly recent. Like Ravnica is always a set I love to go to. I know they've been there about a bajillion times at this point, but I always love when they go to Ravnica. I think it's always interesting. I would also like to see like going back to like Amonkhet and stuff like that. It's like what happens now that since Bolus's defeat in War of the Spark, like it was never really clear what happened to those planes afterwards. So I was like, it'd be kind of interesting to go back and see.
I'm surprised I haven't done anything like that yet.
Yeah.
I still have a feeling that they're going to bring Bolus back at some point.
Absolutely. They're just storing him away for when they need it the most or whatever. It's like Emrakul. She's still trapped in the moon in Innistrad. We'll bring her back whenever we need to. Whenever Eldrazi's are coming like fully back.
It's just like he's the Magic the Gathering equivalent of Handsome Jack.
Yeah,
you just can't completely get rid of him.
I feel like he definitely had that status when the whole like War of the Spark trilogy, like all the sets leading up to that, as well as like the set itself, really labeled him as that. It's like what was it? Also like Elish Norn for the Praetors or whatever. It's like in March of Machines or whatever. It's like, they didn't necessarily kill Elish Norn. Like they did, but also didn't because these are Praetors and stuff like that. They'll find a way.
Yeah.
So.
Honestly, I do think we're gonna get another Spider-Man set.
I
If
think
or
we are.
when the it like if we ever God, I do hope we get another Spider-Verse movie at some point. But I think that's like the time to do something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a bit, but eventually
Hmm.
we'll get there.
I'm pretty sure didn't that set also make like oodles and oodles of money?
The Spider-Man set.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all the Universe Beyonds usually do well.
Hmm. That's why they're gonna keep making them.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Fortnitification of magic, dude.
Pretty much. Pretty much. God, that's right. They're going. Yeah, that was like they're going back to Strixhaven, and they fucking for the one for the next in universe set be after Lorwyn, and I'm like, damn.
Did you not want them to go back to Strixhaven?
I don't know. It's just one of those sets that is just like I was like, oh, that goes fairly recent. I'm like, I feel like we could go other places, but it's
Mm.
fine. Strixhaven was also like the set that had like, oh, there was front face cards, then on the backside it was like there were creatures on the front side, and then on the backside were like instants and sorceries, and that proved to be pretty good.
So now that we're in the new year, do you have any resolutions for the new year?
Um,
Stuff you want to do more of? Things you want to accomplish?
I was talking to a couple people that I know or whatever, and they were like about like oh stuff or whatever, and it was just like there was one or two things I wanted to do. I wanted to try and be a little bit more creative this year than I was in the past years, and I think partially that
Mm.
means it's like I also want to get back to like streaming a bit, just like a little bit.
Okay.
Probably not a ton, but it's fine. Do that, and then maybe do some like YouTube videos into that as well. I'm not sure exactly what that will mean, but stuff like that. I don't know. Like I want to try and do what it's like basically like I don't know, monthly show or whatever, where it's basically just like I'll just talk about something. Whether in like and you're free to do this as well,
Mm.
but it's like if you ever want to like just like spew and it's just like you just talking about something, I'll post it or whatever. I think I can give you editorial rights to the channel.
Okay.
So it's like and stuff like that because like oftentimes it's like for me it's like oftentimes like something in sports will happen and I'm just be like want to talk about sports or whatever or just like a specific game or like magic or flesh and blood or something. I don't know, fucking anything.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of like my goals so far this year. I don't know which goals you got in mind for this year.
For for me, there's obviously a lot of things I hope to accomplish. I think I've told you before. I plan on going back to college this next year.
Yeah.
But something else that happened recently. You know how Steam has that little recap of like, oh, here's the games that you played the most this year. Here are all your stats compared to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And my three most played games were Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, and Dead by Daylight. And I really looked back on this last year, and I was like, of all the games I played, I did not play a whole lot of like single player games this last year. So I really want to play less multiplayer stuff, and I really want to get down and start working on some of the backlog that I have, man. There are so many games that I just have that have not touched, and it's really bad.
Yeah, I
But
was
just
I
looking
was
through
I
my
was the
Steam
same way.
library right now. Just looking through my Steam library right now, I apparently own Tom Clancy's The Division 2. At some point, I guess I bought Payday 3 for whatever fucking reason.
Huh.
I have like every Yakuza game on here. I have Undertale. I've never finished that one. There's just so much bullshit, and I need to start working on some of it.
Yeah, that was me too. I was like, I look back and I was like, oh man, as
Mm-hmm.
excited as I was for like Expedition 33, it's like I never actually
Mm-hmm.
played it or anything like that. Like I've talked about wanting to play Dispatch a lot too, and it's just like it's like I haven't finished Silk Song either, and I'm just like, there's just so many games, and it's just like, why am I not? I don't know. I was like, I recently started playing, and now that Hades 2 is finally like out on full release, I started playing that a bit more and stuff like that, and it was like, it's good, it's really good.
I own Street Fighter 5 and Brutal Legend. Since when?
And then one of the classics where you just like you're streaming through is like, oh yeah, what do I all have in my life? Oh, I have. Oh, what the fuck is this?
When and why did I buy Shenmue? That's not a game series I would enjoy. God, I fucking hate Steam for taking so much of my money.
Yep, the sons of bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really gotten to the point that it's like if I know I'm not gonna play it straight away, I just don't buy it anymore.
I don't have that sort of restraint.
Yeah.
Okay, what
It's like
is
I'll throw it on my
Pathfinder
wish list, and then when
Kingmaker?
I see it on sale, I might buy it then.
I need to start doing that more.
Yeah. It's
I
like
think a
because I
lot of
see
these,
right
I
now it's
also.
like Metaphor Refantasio is 50% off right now, but I'm
Mhm.
just like I'm not gonna if I buy it I'm not gonna play it. So I'm just like, I'll wait on that one. Especially because
I
I
gave
also feel like
money
it's
to Manhunter.
very likely that they release like the kind of what Alice always does, where they re-release it with like extra content
Hmm.
and like it's like Refantasio whatever.
I guess I also own Guild Wars 2. I did not know that. God, it's just so much. I think a lot of these too I got from what was it? I was a subscriber to Humble Bundle for
Yep,
a really long time.
yep, I was too.
I
That's
th-
probably why I like half the games I have are what
I
I
th-
have.
I think so too. Okay? So go in your Steam library. What's the weirdest thing that you can find on there? If you had to pick something.
Hmm.
I own both the Divinity Original Sin games. 0 hours played on both. Man, I've wanted to play Disco Elysium for a first time for the longest time, and only now am I realizing that I own it already.
I think the weirdest game I own, not because it's that weird to own or whatever, but it's like, why do I have it? Is
Mhm.
probably Quake Champion.
Okay, you not a big Quake person?
It's fine.
Okay.
I just don't know why I have it. I've never played it. I didn't even realize I had it.
The Ball is a game I played for a really long. I thought I played for a really long time, and then just got stuck in one of the later levels. And I'm looking at it now, and I only played it for 58 minutes, less than an hour.
Love that.
I have the attention span of a fucking ant, dude. Like, it's so not okay.
Do you remember like one of those like games that you got like way back when you thought it was like super good, and then you realized playing it later, like years later, that it was really bad or like not as great as you were hoping?
Yeah, I 100% get that.
Yeah,
What's that game for you?
dude, I loved. I was like, I remember playing a lot of like the game. Do you remember the game Remember Me?
Yeah.
I liked that game a lot, and then I played it like years later, and I was like, wow, this thing is not nearly as good as I thought it was.
I mean, that game had its
It's
fan
fine.
base, certainly. Yeah. Okay, I think I found mine for weirdest game that I own.
Okay.
Remember that Ryan Reynolds movie R.I.P.D.?
Yeah.
So on my Steam page, I, for whatever reason, bought R.I.P.D. the video game. There's no way. I had to have been like gifted this at some point. Or I got it from like a giveaway or some bullshit. There's no universe in which I would spend money on this.
That's fair.
Thinking about it
Yeah,
now.
that's a hard one. Just like one I played like years ago or whatever, and I was just like, oh, I really like this. And then I played it years later after that, and you're just like, man, why did I like this? You know?
Yeah. Like this game was obviously dog shit.
Like, it's fine, but I was just
Mm.
like, why did I like this as much as I did? I don't know.
I can say something that was. I really wish I wasn't this way. I was one of those kids that really wanted to be. Because all my friends were like super into Call of Duty. So I
Yeah.
just wanted to play those games all the time.
Yeah.
Only realizing now as an adult how not good those games are.
Yeah. It's always funny when I was like, oh yeah, you probably played Call of Duty. I'm like, you want to know the
Mm.
only Call of Duty game I've ever played?
What?
It's legitimately the only one. It was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the Wii.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure my mom one time went to like probably like a GameStop or something like that, and was just like not sure what to get me for like my birthday or something like that.
Oh, try
And
this cool new game.
so my guess is the guy was probably just like, oh, well, what's your son like? And she goes, I don't know. And so I got, well, get him Call of Duty because he'll like Call of Duty and stuff like that. That's why I have it.
Okay.
That was funny. Yeah, that is legitimately the only Call of Duty game I've ever played. And I was like, oh, I get this. Yeah, I'm good.
I actually think I know the answer to that one. So when I was a kid, my little brother got the game Brink from GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he bought it, why he was drawn towards it, but I remember he was like really really into it. So I would play it a lot with him. Dude, that game fucking sucked. I understand why that why that game failed now.
Do you think if Brink came out today, would it be worse than Concord? Or would it be like just right there?
Same pricing model?
Yeah, we'll say that just for convenience sake.
Yeah, yeah, no, Brink would do worse. They charged $60 for Brink when it first came out, and it
God
was a
damn.
multiplayer only game. Like that was it was a game that you could only play like multiplayer on, right? They charged full price for it, and they said they wanted it to be a competitor to Team Fortress 2. In what galaxy did they think they were gonna get away with that?
Sounds like what
I
Evolve tried to do as well.
It was made by Bethesda. That's awesome.
Oh, that's great. That makes it even better.
Yeah.
Oh man. I just remember that was like kind of what
Mm.
Evolve wanted to do. Is like they sat there just going like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be like
That's
the
another.
asymmetrical or whatever type juggernaut or whatever," and it was just
Mm.
like, "Ooh, that aged poorly."
I remember I used to really love playing Evolve 2 back in the day. I pre-ordered that game.
Yep,
I was so excited about it.
yep,
It's
dude.
like I wanna. plays giant monster, and I want to shoot giant monster. Oh, here it is. Evolve. Played for around 8 hours. That's fun.
Wow. I was like, I remember I was in college when that game came out, and I had a buddy that came over, and he was just like, "Oh, dude, we gotta play together. We gotta watch out. We got and stuff like that. We're gonna play online. We're gonna fucking wreck all the monsters and shit like that." I think he bought like the big collector's edition. He saved up money for it and everything like that. I think he played like 3 games, and he goes, "I fucking hate this." And he just like he rage quit. I don't think he ever played the game again. I was like, damn.
Okay, I have something really embarrassing to admit to you. Okay, now, okay?
Okay, what's that?
So back in the day, I was a big Titanfall stan.
Uh huh.
Like when the first Titanfall game came out, I loved it. It was my favorite thing ever. Second one came out, and it was my next favorite thing ever. I love both those games to death. Franchise is dead. Never going to see the light of day again. Makes me want to shoot myself. But anyway. So obviously, when being a kid whose friends were all into Call of Duty, and I'm like, oh, they're making an advanced movement shooter. I also had a lot of fun with Advanced Warfare. Horrible game.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible game. Absolutely terrible. I want you to guess how many hours I have in the multiplayer for that game. I'm looking at it right now.
For the Advanced Warfare, and it's an embarrassing amount of it.
Yep.
Is it like 800 hours or some shit?
No. Okay.
Okay, it's not a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
More
150.
than close. 100 hours
Yeah.
on just the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not something that I'm proud of.
That's fair.
Comparatively, how many hours do I have in Overwatch? Okay, more than that. Damn,
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like what I was like. I know what game I have the most hours in or whatever. I was like it's still Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Oh, what's that one for you?
Take a guess.
800 hours.
You know what? You're pretty close. It's 767.
God damn, dude.
Now, how many hours do you
That
think
is
I've spent
nutty.
in Darkest Dungeon?
600.
731.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell what games I really enjoyed.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I was like, I think my next highest, at least on Steam, that I have like tracked is probably, where is it? It's the Shadow or the Shadow of War.
At
Yep.
like 500 hours or something.
No, it's only 188.
Okay.
I think that's my next highest though.
My current highest is Dead by Daylight at 380. Not quite 800 yet, but
Oh,
we are getting
scratch that. Slay the Spire has almost 200. What can I say, man? You like what you like.
I know.
How many hours do I have in Borderlands? Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
I just looked at Borderlands 2 and I look and I have 275 hours on that one. I look at Borderlands 4. It's 196.
Man, Borderlands 4 is really hitting it, isn't it?
I don't know. It's exactly what I figured when what happened with that game. It's like I hit it hard when it first came out. It was a lot of fun. I still quite enjoy it or whatever. And now it's just kind of like you come back for all the little updates. You get what you want type thing. I think when the new Vault Hunter drops, or like one of the bigger DLC drops happen, I think, which is supposed to be first quarter of this year, I believe. I'll probably play a bit more. It was good though. It was good. I wish I could look at the. Do they have save times on Epic? Like they have how long you played a certain game on the Epic launcher.
I'm not sure.
Because I was like, I was like, I bought Hades like years and years ago on the Epic Game Store or whatever. It was like back before it was like big and whatever.
I almost never go in the Epic Game Store, so I'm not too sure.
I know. That's where I bought Hades a while back, and I was just curious if they have stored game time. Oh God, they do.
What does it say for Hades?
It's only 83 hours. Feels like a lot more than that. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Ooh, what is this?
How much do I have in Darkest Dungeon 2? More than I thought.
Okay. Alright, this does have a wish list.
Oh God. Yeah, then I look at Borderlands 3 and it's 272. And then I look at Darkest Dungeon 2 and it's 128.
Didn't take you for a Borderlands stan, honestly, initially.
I liked Borderlands 2 a lot, and then my brother is a big fan of like those looter shooters, so I usually play with him. It's like the only like shooter game that I actually like.
Wait a minute, is this a remake of the original Blood game? Just going. I know we're just kind of talking about games that we see on the game store, but oh yeah,
I'm curious.
They remade Blood for whatever reason.
Does BNet track how long you played games for?
Does what track how long you played games
does
for?
Battle.net track how long you play games?
Do you play a lot of Blizzard games? Or?
I played Diablo 4 and a bunch of Diablo 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And a good amount of Hearthstone.
Okay, I understand.
I was like, I can tell you right now, Diablo 3, I probably put somewhere around 700 hours in.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I'd be curious to know what I'm at for 4. Then again, do I really want to know the answer to that? Probably not. That's literally all I have the Battle.net launcher for is literally just for Diablo.
Ooh, Wildgate is free in Epic Game Store right now.
I did see that, yeah.
You want to try it sometime?
I think I grabbed it. I think I grabbed it a while back because I saw it was free, and I was just like, "Oh, that's kind of neat." I remember you talking about this game a while back.
Yeah. How about you and me sometime hop on some Wildgate?
Sure.
See how this inevitably dead game is.
Right, because this is just like the multiplayer, like, esque game.
Yeah, spaceship game.
Yeah.
It looked really good from what I saw of it.
Did. I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, this is kind of a little interesting, a little neat.
No, don't update it. Don't play it! God damn it! Stop, whatever you're doing.
Stop, no. Please, stop! Oh my God.
I don't want to play Bugsnax right now.
Quick, we need to get Drunk Snacks back in here.
Oh, man. Dude, that was so much fun. Alright, how long did I play Bugsnax for? How do you see that? You played 5 hours and 17 minutes.
Yeah,
AKA way more than any normal human should be playing Bugsnax. That game was fucking garbo. Oh, wait, there's another one. Game we played a whole bunch of. How much BioShock Infinite did I play?
No.
I do recognize that that game also is not very good, but I still love it. I love that game so much. Only 28.5 hours. I
I
thought
was
it'd be
just,
a lot more than that.
wasn't Bioshock was one of those games that I feel like was advertised extremely well, like that, and what was the
Yeah.
was like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I think it was.
Mm.
Yeah, I always remember like those like had some like the best like trailers a while back.
Dude, the previews for Bioshock Infinite, like the early like gameplay
Oh yeah,
previews, were
those look really good too.
those were way better than what we ended up getting. I was a
Yeah,
little upset that the final product wasn't like that.
yeah.
Like the arena layout would have had to be like crazy, but oh
It's always
man.
interesting. It's like when you really remember back or whatever. It's like it's like people, including myself, gave a lot of like shit to to Hello Games and No Man's Sky or whatever. But it's like
Yeah.
realistically, it's not the first game to kind of do that. It's like Bioshock Infinite and a bunch of other games. Like even like Watch Dogs kind of did the same thing, where it was like it was like, oh, it's like this super hyper realistic game or whatever, it looks amazing and everything like that, and then you look at the actual product and you go, this isn't what you said it was at all.
Yeah, another game that wasn't very good. Watch Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, the probably dead franchise, I assume, of that for Ubisoft at this
Hmm.
point. It's like Watch Dogs 2 was the step in the right direction, then Legion happened, and then you go, and then probably killed it.
Honestly, with all the remakes that are coming out, if they want to go back and remake the original Bioshock Infinite, like clean the game up a whole lot, you know, redo like all like the in-game arenas that you fight people in, I think it would be pretty good.
They've recently did like a remaster of like the first couple of Bioshock games, didn't they?
I think so. I think for at least the first one they did a remaster
Yeah,
for.
because I remember, like they said, it's like if you own the original Bioshock, you just got it for
Mhm.
free.
Yeah, I got it in my library both Bioshock and Bioshock 2 remastered.
Yeah, because I was like, I think I remember buying Bioshock a long time ago. I don't think I ever actually played them, but
They're all very good games, at least in terms of the story. Bioshock 2 is not great.
yeah.
Can't recommend that one, but oh, there's another one. Oh yeah. For games that I loved as a kid and are not good as an adult. Also kind of applies to the movies, I guess, too. The When I was a kid, I had the original movie tie-in game for The Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and I thought that was the tightest shit ever. I loved that game so much.
Did you ever play like the was it the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man games with the Tobey Maguire ones? And
No, I never got to.
I still remember like you boot up the first game, you skip the tutorial, like there's like a little question mark that's like a little help question mark or whatever type thing. And he's
Mhm.
just like, and then you just go, and to web shoot up a building or whatever, you have to hit the triangle button. Well, you would know all this if you were the tutorial, but you were so cool, you skipped the tutorial like the gamer stan you are.
That's awesome.
They
And they
roast you
actually.
for hitting the question mark because they know you skipped the tutorial. It's awesome. Oh yeah. I just remember
Dude, the all.
that first game was so good. The second game was pretty good, and then like the movies, the third one was not nearly as good.
Yeah. Dude, the Spider-Man games that came out on the Xbox, Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time. Oh my god, those games were
I
fantastic.
remember
Even to
playing
this
Shattered
day,
Dimensions. I don't think I played the other one though.
Shattered Dimensions was so good. So Edge of Time was kind of like a half sequel. You got to play as both regular and Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, that's
Very
right.
very linear story. The villain was Anti-Venom.
Yep.
It was pretty damn good though. I had a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
Wait, because I haven't played it since I was a kid. What does the internet think of Spider-Man Edge of Time? Is that actually good, or am I just a dumb nostalgic kid? Okay, no, that's uh, ugh. So Metacritic scores it at about a 57, with users scoring it as a 7.1.
Oof.
I don't know. That's Metacritic though. What did Shattered Dimensions get?
That Shadow Dimensions was like pretty well liked.
Dude, I fucking love Shattered Dimensions. Yeah, no. This is what I. So I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I apologize. I thought it was good. Those are the games that got me to like really like Miguel O'Hara
That's fair.
and kind of resent Across the Spider Verse for making him the bad guy.
Look, he's not the bad guy. He's just the misunderstood hero.
He'll become the good guy in the next movie.
Don't you just kind of hate that with like modern day tropes when it comes to like those types of movies or whatever? It's like they don't call and like even if it's like they don't call anyone villains anymore. They're either anti-heroes or misunderstood heroes.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, right?
I feel like that's kind of the direction if they keep making Avatar movies and they inevitably bring the general back.
Yeah.
Because they had all those scenes where Jake Sully was like, "You need
Like,
to
open your
understand
eyes,
this
man. Open your eyes.
Exactly. That's the direction they were going in, and I'm like, with all the shit that's gone down, this is the man that murdered your child.
Yep.
And you're trying to make him a good guy.
Yep. I see nothing wrong with this. Actually, I see a lot wrong with this. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, why can't we just? It just kind of feels like no one just makes villains just to be hated anymore. You know, like they're just like
Yeah.
these are just general pieces of shit. Like we fucking hate you type thing. That's kind of why. It's why I was just like, I'm so glad that One Piece, like obviously they have like they're kind of like they're like, oh, they're misunderstood villains or whatever type thing, or like, you know, maybe they're not as bad or whatever type thing, but it's like, and then they end up being like good guys later on. You know, classic anime trope: start as villains, become good guys later on. And then you have like the just general piece of shit, fuck you, sons of bitches ever. It's like just generally like fuck you. That's what I felt with like Kaido or not Kaido, fucking Orochi on Wano. It's like fuck you.
Another good example of just villains that are just evil for the love of the game. Have you ever watched? Did you ever end up watching the second Puss in Boots movie?
No.
That movie was good for so many reasons, but fucking
That's the one with like the
literal
wolf, right, or whatever, like the newest one.
yeah.
Yeah.
The bad guy wasn't even the wolf, which the wolf was death, by the way.
Yeah. It was like the wolf was like
incarnation
the incarnation of death.
Yeah. The bad guy was this guy called Big Jack Horner, and he is like, he straight up says, "Oh yeah, I'm evil. I'm the bad guy. That's fine. I like it that way. Everybody else has a bunch of stuff, and I don't want them to have that stuff. I want it all to belong to me."
Fair enough.
There's this one part where he threw like 30 people off a cliff for literally no reason. He wanted to make a people bridge, and then let's just let them fall to their death afterwards. And his little conscious cricket was just like, "I can't believe this. You're an irredeemable monster. There's no good in you at all."
I fucking hate you.
Yeah. Yeah. What took
funny.
you so long?
Yeah, I mean, like, come on. What? Yeah, seriously. Like, what took you so long, man?
I do suck. Fuck you. Let me see if I can't find that, because I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny though.
Okay, I know we're recording. Just take 30 seconds to watch this one clip. God, if you ever get a chance to watch this movie, it's like, I think it's better than most, if not all, of the Shrek movies.
Oh, what took you so long? You fucking moron over here. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I just love the idea of the irredeemable villain too. I just find it so much fun. It's like that's we were talking about it just last week about watching like the original Spider-Man movie. In no universe is the Green Goblin considered a good guy,
No.
and I just like how
He even calls himself a
evil he is.
villain or whatever. He was like, "Oh, you chose the hero."
Exactly.
He's like, "I chose the way of the villain" or whatever. And I was just like, "Yeah, he knows."
Only fools are heroes. With you and I teaming up, we could conquer the world.
We can rule this world, Spider-Man.
Exactly. It's so good.
It's just so funny.
Now you're getting me to think about how hard Disney fumbled Kylo Ren in the sequel trilogy.
Dude, I know, man. It's just like, I mean, there's a lot wrong with the sequels. There's a lot wrong with those sequels.
It's like, oh well, he redeemed himself in the end, just like Darth
No.
Vader, and it's like,
No. No, he didn't.
I didn't want him to do that.
No one wanted him to do that.
I wanted my pussy fuckboy Darth Vader clone, and they took that from me.
Yeah, those sons of bitches.
Adam Driver, you will be a femboy, and you will like it. Hashtag
Jesus.
Star Wars boy kisser.
Oh, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, don't get me wrong. It's like, well, it's like, what is it? Well, it's like Darth Vader redeemable. And it's like, yes, in theory he was, because that was like his whole thing, I guess, or whatever. But I was just sitting here going, just like,
So why don't you think Kylo Ren wasn't redeemable? I haven't seen the sequel trilogy in years. Like,
dude,
I saw them.
it's
last
not
time
that he
in
wasn't
theaters.
redeemable. It was just how they fucking did it.
It was just that he sucked as a character.
Yeah, he just kind of sucked. He just kind of sucked ass as a character. It's really what it does. It's like, in reality, it's really just Disney fumbling everything.
Dude, the sequel trilogy was terrible.
It was
absolute dog shit.
I was like, I was already not on board with the sequel trilogy when the first movie just goes, "It's another Death Star," and I go, "Yeah, it's another Death Star."
You could see the alarm.
I
bell
saw the writing on the
ringing in
wall,
your
and I
head.
was just like, "I'm so fucking done with this shit. I'm so fucking done."
Like, this is just gonna be the old trilogy, but worse.
Yeah, I mean, like, also, like, the first, like, the starting scene or whatever, where he just, like, grabs the lightning bolt and, like, with the Force at the beginning of the movie, and I'm like, that's not how the Force works! And I go, oh, cool, we're Disney making up the Force powers and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm sitting here going, just like, rather than, or, you didn't have to hold it for as long as he fucking did or something like that. He did it through, like, the whole conversation and stuff like that. And he was threatening and blah, blah, blah. It was so cool and stuff like, no, it wasn't cool. It was just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
He's the most powerful dark side. Yeah, whatever. Ever.
Mm-hmm,
Just to get his ass handed to him in the first movie.
By an untrained fucking untrained Jedi or whatever. And this is supposed to be the big ass Sith Lord or whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
This is who we're supposed to be afraid of. Then they introduce Snoke just to kill him off right away.
Yeah, but it just further goes to show that there was no planning or anything.
No, absolutely
when it came to these movies.
Just to be like in the third movie, oh yeah, Palpatine came back.
Yeah, somehow Palpatine returned.
Somehow. that whole meme.
It wasn't even like that was the only line they uttered in the entire movie that told us that Palpatine was back. Literally, the first line of the fucking crawl is Palpatine's returns, and I was like, "What? What do you mean he's back?" Ay.
And then what's his name? Barf Lando or whatever came out and was like, somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah. And then
There's just
that, and then they fly now, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, they've all.
There's just so much wrong with all of those movies. Oh my god!
It's really too bad that Solo had to come out in the middle of that whole debacle. Basically, it's like it came out right after Episode 8. Solo I thought was really good. It's not perfect, but
no,
I thought it was pretty good. I was like, I was very skeptical at the beginning of the movie when they go, it was like, "What's your name?" Han. I was like, well, yeah, what's your like your full name? I was like, who are your people? And I go, I don't have any people. And he goes, Solo. And I'm like, all right, come on now. Like, really, really.
And that's how it happened, kids.
Yep. I thought oh boy, this is the whole movie. Oh boy, and then it turned out it wasn't hot. It was just that one scene.
It's crazy how much better those two like Solo films were. So we had Solo and Rogue One, which I quite enjoyed both of those.
Oh, Rogue One was
there
great
another?
too.
Was there another one that I'm just not thinking of?
I don't think so. It was
Okay,
Rogue
it was
One.
just those two.
There was a lot of like TV shows after that, pretty much.
Yeah,
because it's like
thinking
there's
of
like the
Andor.
Mandalorian and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like because it was kind of after like after the fucking Rise of Skywalker, they were like, oh yeah, we're done making movies and stuff like that. I mean, it was also called like COVID time at that point, pretty much. So we're just gonna make like TV shows.
Is Mando and Grogu gonna close off the Mandalorian series? Or?
I think it's supposed to, but knowing how much money fucking Baby Yoda makes, I wouldn't be surprised if they set up another one.
Fair enough. It's just been a while since we got like a theatrical Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
and we're starting off with Mando and Grogu.
There was supposed to be like an animated movie that like Dave Filoni was supposed to be heading up or whatever type thing. I don't know if that's happening still or what's going on with that, but it's like, oh, that's kind of neat.
Is it a sequel to that Star Wars Legends movie that they came out with?
I don't know what it was supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to, I think it's kind of what Mando and Grogu ended up becoming, but I think at one point it was supposed to be animated and then they just decided not to animate it. Mainly because I think Mandalorian did so well. If there's one thing I really like miss is like all the animated stuff for Star Wars. All the animated stuff for Star Wars is so good. It's like Clone Wars, Rebels, Rebels and stuff like that. Bad Batch is really good. The Tales of series or whatever, because you have Tales of a Jedi, Tales of a Sith, and then Tales of is it Bounties or whatever, like Tales of the Underworld or something like that. I think it's what's called. I haven't watched that one yet, but it's like they all look really. I was like, I watched Tales of a Jedi and Tales of Sith. They were good. So I would imagine
called Skeleton Crew now. I'm not sure.
No, Skeleton Crew is the live action one that just did no. It's the Goonies. It's the Goonies in Star Wars.
I heard it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I oftentimes wonder what was worse, that or Acolyte. You got to work pretty hard to be worse than Acolyte. Oh man.
There's been some people trying some revisionist history shit with the Acolyte. They're like, it's not as bad as you guys say it is.
It is though. It's just you know how it's just like, you know, current like a lot of anime or whatever is just like a lot of aura farming now.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. Now that's basically all of Acolyte. It's just like, oh, fucking, what is it?
They're just doing shit because they think it looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. Or they make the evil guy like buff or whatever, and then they have like a scene where it's just like, oh, he's taking a bath or whatever, and then he walks out fucking butt ass naked, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is this Star Wars? Like, what the hell is happening?
Is that a fucking space werewolf right now?
I ask myself a lot of questions sometimes.
I know I'm the one that brought it up, but can we not talk about Star Wars?
Yep. Look, all this to say, just to wrap this all up, is give us, as like I saw that Filoni and one other guy was now heading up all of the animated stuff for Lucasfilms now. And I'm just like, let's get more animated shit.
Let's just make it more animated stuff, period.
Dude,
please, Jesus, don't use AI.
Yeah. Yes, please do that. We're at an hour 15 somehow.
We've just been talking about nonsense this entire time.
I mean, that's what we do, bro. That's what happens. So, thank y'all so much for listening and or watching to this podcast. Truly, honestly, if you make it this far, I really don't know how you do it every time, but hey, you know what? Here we are. So be sure to like and subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already done so. YouTube, Spotify, whatever. Tell people, stuff like that. Leave a review if you'd be so kind. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.